Shane Richardson, Daniel Kempthorne rounding up the top 9 with Rhys Holmes 10th, Phil Vranique, Sam Love, Rex Mincher, James Hugenbusen, Nathan Diprose, Paul Coote, Connor London, Mike McDonald and Dylan Jeffrell. 19 people out there, one down in the warm-up lap at the Dipper. Unfortunately, we didn't catch who that is. It's probably going to be 4, 8, 12... Bike number 13 maybe on the grid, which could be Rex Mincher on the Yamaha R6.
16 maybe, is it? Is that, there's already 4, 3, 12, 14, 15, 16, oh yeah, we're 17, 8, well, yeah.
That's right, yeah. No, it won't be Rex Mincher, sorry. It could be Paul Coote. But anyway, let's get on with it. We're ready. The red lights are coming on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. A jump start there for Thomas Coote. Thomas Coote's had a jump start, so that'll be a 20-second penalty right off the thing. You'll notice, people, it's about the first national championship meeting where everyone's in the wet conditions has got to run a red light now. Whether it's a static red light or a flashing red light, so you'll get to. It's good for us as a commentator because we can see them right off into the distance in the medal band corner. We can actually start to work out who's got flashing and who's got solid, because the vision is difficult here at Hampton Downs for the first round of the SuzukiSeries. Early lead by Jaden Carrick by the look of it there. Expected, number 55, very, very good in the wet, very expert motard rider, but also pole position. They're coming out of the hairpin as right now, and it is Jaden Carrick in the lead, followed, I think, a red bike. That'll be Adam Chambers. It could be Dan Metham as well. 64 and 34, both as quick as each other sometimes, so not too sure who that is right now. And third spot, Toby Summers, another man with a motard background, so he won't mind the wet conditions on the Yamaha R6 777 machine as they go down the medal band straight for the first time. It's looks like there's almost standing water on the inside of the track. It's very, very greasy. None of these guys have had practice here this weekend on the Friday or this morning in the wet, so touchy conditions for everybody. It has been declared a wet race. I think they're doing it race by race at this situation. So over the brow of the hill for the first time.
And it is the 64 there of Adam Chambers that has got play spider, so Jaden, Adam Chambers, Toby Summers, Daniel Kempthorne, a very good form. Rhys Holmes, now Rhys Holmes way back on the grid, straight away into 5th place, wouldn't expect anything better. Thomas Coote, 6th, Richardson, fine debut. Shane Philip Vranique to move up into 8th place. Daniel Metham back to 9th, and Hassan, who's running a 10th there at the moment, ahead of James Hugenbusen. But James, of course, using this as track time, doesn't get a lot of trips to Hampton Downs out of the Canterbury region, so good opportunity to get more familiarisation in these amazing conditions that go from what was going to be all the rain yesterday, but it was a beautiful, warm and hot sunburning day, to a clearing day today, and we've got this lousy weather hanging around. But the rain radar spider giving us an indication that this is due to clear, and as we look towards, as they say, them their hills, certainly getting clearer in the time that we've been up here in the commentary booth. So our Pirelli F2 600 Super way to a dynamic start, and Jaden Carrick, well done to the Wanganui Flyer, of course, out there on the number 55 bike, courtesy of GJ Gardner Holmes, Wanganui Toyota, and also to our team from Physiotherapy Hand Clinic, because that's Mum who's helping to pay the bills. So very important there, Spider.
Yes, and normally in this situation we get the field spreading out, but it hasn't too much here. In fact, it looks like the beautiful red Honda CBR 600 Chambers is starting into Jaden Carrick's lead there. Jaden's not getting away with it all. In fact, the quickest on the track at the moment is number 36 in 4th spot, Daniel Kempthorne. And as I say that, he's gone up into 3rd, coming into the goal corner. So action aplenty. Toby Summers was in 3rd spot as well. So it's Carrick, followed by Adam Chambers. It looks to me like, 777 Toby Summers has slipped down to 4th, so that Thomas Coote is up there. But remember, Thomas Coote will have a 20-second penalty. In fact, it's put him right down to 17th spot for a jump start at the beginning. Action as they come into the Dipper. It still is Carrick, but look at the dicey going on there for 2nd place. It's Chambers, Daniel Kempthorne, followed by 77 Toby Summers, and then not too far down there, Rhys Holmes is sitting just ahead of Shane Richardson, and we're only on about lap 3 here.
Motorcycles, Yamaha supported Marty Signs, Mike Watt, Bayride Motorcycles R6, and had a fantastic SuzukiSeries last year, only to get better and stronger. Unfortunately, a crash at Pyro Street Race last year was a bit of a setback for, or this year I should say, the end of the summer was a bit of a setback for him. So Jaden Carrick, certainly the man of the moment, do the high-flying run through the stage with Daniel Kempthorne now up into 2nd. That is absolutely brilliant. Ahead of Adam Chambers, Toby Summers, so they've both gone back. So no coincidence, Spider, that we saw that best time from Daniel before, and that was when he was back into fourth place. He quickly went to third under braking there at turn 2, and he's already gone to second. If you just start to have a look, I get the idea he's pulled a little bit of a gap on 3 and 4 with Chambers back to Toby Summers. I think Jaden Carrick's got to look out here because Daniel Kempthorne on attack. He's going to put the pressure right on our race leader.
Oh, there definitely is, and something like 0.6 of a second quicker in second place. In fact, it's happening right here. They go side by side, down the short straight into the dipper. It is still Carrick, but there's probably 4 bike lengths. And that's Daniel Kempthorne there in second spot, fastest man on the track. Very, very difficult conditions. So easy to lose it here. And he's been a man that's been around for a wee while racing. He knows what's going on. He takes the inside line coming up into the metal band corner. Jaden Carrick has it, but there's now only about 2 bike lengths in it. That splits up to about 5 bike lengths. This is the place where it all matters at Hampton Downs to me. The drive out of that big metal band corner. They disappear out of sight just for that moment. You can have a look at something else. It is still Jaden Carrick, and we'll have a look at the lap times. Jaden Carrick probably about 40 metres down now to... In fact, no, Jaden Carrick has now been gone down to second spot. Daniel Kempthorne has got through there and is leading over there. They changed out of sight. They come over. They both look black from the front, but that is the fact. Jaden Carrick's down into second. Daniel Kempthorne has shown us what being fastest man on the track is doing. And look at the lead. He's consolidating now, but there's a dive. Jaden Carrick's now going to have some trouble in behind him with Adam Chambers and Toby Summers nabbing at his heel.
A real story, Spider. Shane Richardson, the new fastest time, Shane Richardson, and he's moved into 5th place. So he's the new one and behind that other group. So well done to the new young gun out of Wellington on that Wellington Pipelines ball. Kawasaki Wainui Joinery, HJC Moores Valley Nursery riding stables on that CBR 600R. So 28, look out for him because you've seen our 3 out in front. Good little trio in there. Then the gap back to... Kempthorne's gone.
Kempthorne's gone. Kempthorne, yeah, yellow flag out there on turn 3. Kempthorne is now out. It is now Jaden Carrick back into the lead, so Kempthorne's gone down, unfortunately, it looks like. And look at the dice on there for second place with the red Wolfpack Racing Honda CBR 600 and the Yamaha R6 of Toby Summers, number 777. They go out of sight once again. It's still Jaden Carrick. He'll be smiling because someone else has crashed, not because he wishes them to crash, but he got back in the lead. And this is the dice on the second space. It's Toby Summers up on the inside. Oh, what a masterful move in the wet. Deserved every little bit of that. And of course now Jaden Carrick is the fastest man on the track, so he knows what he's got to do. These guys are going to have a good dice behind him. Looks like now that Toby Summers, like I said, got in off the end of the front straight, tucked in on the inside of Adam Chambers, and has got him. Now he's going Carrick hunting. He's going to hunt Carrick down. The quickest time's 18.087 from Jaden Carrick. Adam Chambers is an 18.649. But on it doesn't show that. The gap is closed up quite substantially as they go past. The yellow flag's gone, so obviously Daniel Kempthorne is out of the way. Was that 2 feet down, I think, by in the bike in second position? It looked like 2 feet on the ground, and that's Toby Summers. Hello, Adam Chambers must have made a big mistake because he's lost about 100 metres and a place, so some dramas are plenty over there on the back of the circuit of Hampton Downs.
Look at the drawing line, Spider, as well, so that's why each of those top 5 riders did their fastest lap in that last lap. The rain has stopped. We look towards Auckland at the moment, clearing skies. That rain radar only showed 1 belt of rain to come across, so hopefully that's the rain gone for the day, and these guys are already benefiting from these conditions because it's getting better and dry, and a beautiful line cut along the middleman straight there in these fast improving conditions, so great to see. Jaden Carrick, your race leader. Toby Summers right behind him, looking to the flying Adam Chambers. Good work by Adam there at the moment in that 3rd place, and Toby Summers, the new fastest lap time out there as well, so some good work by Toby. That's our 777 on the R&R Power Sport, Yamaha supported Bike Sport of Tamaranui, Summers Plumbers, R6 Yamaha, and as Spider's pointed out, Toby doing motarding as well, so wet conditions for these guys is something they can handle well and handle sedately. A bit of a pity for Daniel Kempthorne, the Palmerston Northman, and taking that drop, Spider, but he's still showing a great effort today.
Oh yes, and there's so much action out of front, we've got to actually look down the system. Toby Summers is the quickest man on the moment. We've got Jaden Carrick, Toby Summers, Adam Chambers, 1st, 2nd, 3rd, but let's look further down. It's only just down to Reese Holmes, Phil Van Eek on 444, and Dan Meadham's moved up over and above Aaron Hassan, so plenty of action by a lot of well-known names as well. The name Jaden Carrick's not a overly well-known name in the race. racing motorcycles, but certainly those other people we know, and we'll see a lot more of Jaden Carrick coming in because he's now got a good sponsor behind him and learning this bike as well, and it shows he's... Listen, what a race meeting already. We're only on the second race, not even finished, and we've had about 8 fastest laps from different riders in the 2 classes, so tetchy conditions at the moment, but here they are. We're starting to come across lappers, and Toby Summers is right on the tail of Jaden Carrick. The back marker gets out of the way, it's no problem there, but there would have been about bike length in it going into that turn 1 between Jaden Carrick, early leader, had the race lead taken off him, got it back, and now he's under pressure again from Toby Summers as they go into the Gale corner. Adam Chambers has dropped off the pace a little.
He's just done the last fastest lap as well for Toby Summers. You just got the idea going into the corner that he was waiting for his turn. He was just purposely staying up even more. It seems like, as well as being proving the fastest on the racetrack, he's just waiting for his opportunity to put all the pressure on Carrick again to go for number 1, but we saw it before with Daniel Kempthorne when he went for an opportunity to go for number 1, and he slid down the track, and as you pointed out before, Spider, his feet down from Toby before, and he's got a lovely line out there, and then he's able to tuck down. You watch the ground he makes up just here alone. Look at that, out of the corner quicker, power to the ground quicker, and he gets away. You watch this at the moment, should be an opportunity, and he's picking that dry line right out there going into Toyo, and an opportunity to look at that right behind Carrick at the moment, super tight, super close, and this one is not over yet, Spider.
No, it's certainly absolutely sensational racing here at Hampton Downs for the first round of the Suzuki Series. Another one next weekend at Manfield, and of course we've got the final of the series at Wanganui. Here they go over the front there. There's probably 6 bike lengths in it between third and second. Nothing really in it. Normally Toby Summers takes the inside line up to there, but I think he realises he doesn't want to get in there too early. He knows he's a faster man on the track in some places. He doesn't want to throw it all away. In these conditions, it's so easy to be, what do they say, a rooster 1 minute and then a feather duster the next, and that could happen. We saw that with Daniel Kempthorne. Got an early lead there in about lap 3 or 4, then threw it all away, so that's put him behind in the series already. Fortunately, the yellow flag's gone, so he must be all right. No red flags. And
we've lost Shane Richardson as well, so Shane's gone from that group, Spider, so another high-profile rider that's faded away, so Shane missing, and he's
don't know what happened there because we can't see the yellow anywhere, but that's the way the cookie crumbles sometimes. So Shane Richardson must... Here we go. Toby Summers right round the outside of Jaden Carrick on the dipper. There he's passed it. He passed him. He just went right there and just run right round the outside. We'll have to see whether Jaden Carrick's got any answers. Now, both these guys have done a lot of racing together on the Motard fields, but it's a bit different in the 600 class. Look at the lead he's got already. Toby took the wide line going into the middleman Toyo tyres one. Carrick decided to go up on the inside, but didn't pay off dividends because there's now about 80 metres between first and second place. The Yamaha 777, Toby Summers, followed by Jaden Carrick, and then we've still got Adam Chambers there on the Wolfpack Racing Honda CBR 600 in the hunt. The other Wolfpack Racing bike there is bike number 34, which is Dan Mennen. There goes Reese Holmes, and it looks like Phil Vranick, on 444 is right on his tail too. There's probably 2 bike lengths in it. Plenty of action at Hampton Downs here, and it's only the second race of the weekend. There goes Daniel Mennen. He's been a highlight of the winter series for me down at Manfield, riding both this bike and the Suzuki GSX-R 600 of his own, and certainly I've watched this guy over the last 3 or 4 years. The improvements he's made in the winter series have just been leaps and bounds, so there's a name you'll see out in the front, but not at the moment. Here they go. Still, Jaden Carrick still in the fight there. He comes up on the tight line on the inside of the dipper and closes up the gap. There's about 3 or 4 bike lengths in there, so it turned out to be maybe 80 metres after the last lap as they were in the almost out of the Toyo tyres corner, but he's closed that down there. Prefers the inside line going into Toyo tyres. There's probably 30 bike lengths between first and second. Adam Chambers is starting to hunt down Jaden Carrick as well. There's probably 10 bike lengths there. He gets a better drive coming out of the big sweeper coming onto the over the top of the hill here, so we're looking out for the white flag. Not at this stage here, so it's Summers, Jaden Carrick and Adam Chambers, first, second and third. Here we go, there's the big move. Adam Chambers up the inside on the first corner. He made it look so easy. And in fact, I think Jaden Carrick got a bit of a fright there. He sort of looked over and who the hell's that? Wasn't expecting him. He sort of almost turned his head sideways to see what's going on. So can Adam Chambers now start to hunt down Toby Summers? And Toby Summers, the quickest man on the track, Neil.
wanted to pick up on the others in the field. Keen to go back to Thomas Kreutz, who made some big moves before, but Daniel Medham's got him back. Daniel into 5th, Thomas now for 6th, 7th, Philip Brannick. 8th now is Aaron Hassan ahead of James Hugenboosum. Checking out Dylan Jeffries, Rex Mincer, some of those in the excitement further back. Daniel Napros, then to Sam Love, Connor London in at 14th, David Manuel. And I would like to do a shout out for Mike McDonald. Now Mike, this is only his 3rd ever meeting of any significance outside of track days, so well done to Mike, a newcomer on the Kawasaki ZX6. And unfortunately, Daniel Kempthorne, Shane Richardson, Paul Crute not finishing in the moto. So 2 laps to go, counting this one, Spider. So this is number 10 of a 12-lap race. And look how the conditions have improved so much during the race. That's why those guys keep on bettering their own times from when this race first started. So well done. Advantage at the moment out there at this stage is pretty narrow, but Toby Summers, Jaden Carrick, and keen to look out for late again, and there with Reese Holmes doing the good work. There they go.
We've still got Summers out. We've got a yellow flag that was out on the Toyo corner. I don't know who's gone down there, but the yellow flag has been pulled in, so let's take 1 lap to go. The white flag is out. It's all do or die now. It's only the first race of the series for the F2 class, but we're looking at it and coming out of the hairpin very, very shortly. It looks to me like still Toby Summers there. Bike number 777. Yep, he's coming out now, and we're hunting down a back marker. And in 2nd spot, Adam Chambers. He's been 4th, he's been 3rd, he's been 2nd, but there he is, still in a good solid 2nd. And Jaden Carrick, early race leader, hasn't given up the fight yet. There's still the last few corners to go, and they've still got to keep it upright. Reese Holmes here in a good solid 4th spot as well on the Yamaha R6, riding 3 classes this weekend, riding with a very, very crook wrist. He had injuries over the years, and it's not doing him well. And I wouldn't be surprised if he parks 1 or 2 of those bikes up this weekend and just continues on with what's going on. Here they go, coming over the brow of the hill. The white flag's out. We've got Toby Summers very nearly clips the yellow line. We don't want to be doing Harrow Wasteland, Adam Chambers, Jaden Carrick there, and the quickest was 4:03 from Jaden Carrick, and that was lap, so it's pretty spectacular. Reese Holmes goes through there on the number 41 and 4th spot. We're looking out for Daniel Medham, someone I haven't mentioned too much about, but we're expecting, there goes Thomas Kreutz. He might be that place in the track, about 5th in the track, but in fact he's way down in, I can't even see him on the thing. Oh no, he's up to 5th now, so he had a 20-second penalty, so not sure whether that's been applied. It seemed to be applied early on. Aaron Hassan riding with a broken collarbone, crashed